These last-minute decisions are really working out for us. We'd end up standing next to a huge steaming crater or on top of an enormous mountain just because we saw it from the road and said, hey, let's go ski that. With the highest concentration of big skiable volcanoes in Chile, the Lakes District was our next obvious destination. A huge storm stranded us in our van the first day in the Lakes District. We were already chomping at the bit to go skiing. We decided Lonquimay was next. It was the closest and safest given the recent snowfall. We have one chain on our car in order to get us to Lonquimay. We just drove all the way around to the other side of the volcano and we found out it was the wrong side. So, we're going to this side.
Good morning. I'm not exactly sure what day it is, but it's blue, which is a huge surprise given the absolute winter wonderland of a storm that we had to drive through last night.
Skied off the summit of Lonquimay. This is the face that we wanted to ski, so we came out to check out the enormous avalanche that happened while we were climbing. Pretty much right when we were getting to the summit. It's like an 18-inch crown, and it's as far as we can see across that side of the face. So we kept it safe, and we skied the ridge that we climbed down to this. Lonquimay really tested my full mountain skill set, with variable snow conditions, high winds, elevated avalanche dangers, and objective hazards. Yaima seduced us with its cartoonish araucaria trees and famous crater. Too bad we didn't get to see it. It was so windy there was no chance we were getting out of the van, let alone climbing. With so far to go, and so many great ski options, we saw no reason to wait for a weather window on Yaima. We turned the van south and headed toward Volcan Lanín, the tallest volcano in the Lakes District. Just getting to the trailhead, Lanín tested us. The volcano splits Chile and Argentina, but the trail and summit lie in Argentina, so we had to cross the border. Easier said than done. In place of 2 border crossings, we received 5 border rejections. A day later, Chile let us out for 3 days, and Argentina let us in for 2. Volcan Lanín, 12,290 feet. We expected to be walking down. Instead, we skied a long, steep, rarely skied face in firm chalk off the summit. I was totally blown away by yet another best ski descent of my life. We are done, finished with the Lakes District. It's time to skip some volcanoes, head to Puerto Montt, and catch the ferry towards deep Patagonia. But on the road out of Pucón, we saw Villarrica towering over us under blue skies, and we couldn't resist. Another last-minute decision had us sleeping in the van at the base of the volcano before another pre-dawn wake-up. coolest thing about skiing in the Lakes District is the concentration of skiable volcanoes. Peering through the steam of one, I could look around, hey, we skied that yesterday, or we're going to climb that tomorrow, because they stand out so much among the other mountains. It wasn't easy to leave the Lakes District and its volcanoes, but the goal of our trip was to drive to southern Patagonia and ski beneath Fitzroy. With its notoriously bad weather, we had to hit the road to one of the realest, rawest mountain landscapes in the world.